We acknowledge the Wadawurrung people as the traditional owners of the land, waterways and skies. We pay our respects to the elders past, present and emerging. My name is Simone and I'd like to chat to you about my professional philosophy statement and evidence-based views in relation to theory or approach that I resonate with is both Piaget and Emilia Reggio, as they both inspire me. I would like to include some elements of both of these approaches into my personal teaching practice. A form of play I resonate with is outdoor play, and this is why I'm standing here now. As a pre-service teacher, the Reggio approach and Piaget's theory to teaching and learning has had a positive impact on my future approach to teaching. Piaget's cognitive development theory would apply to my future approach to teaching, as well as his theories of distinct stages of children, as they are highly regarded universally. Therefore, as an educator, I would ensure that the activities I set up outdoors allow a child to be curious and explore the outdoors and involve play and to educate children what nature has to offer. Therefore, the activities I set up as an educator will be led by the children, and the children will be self-directed. I'll also ensure the outdoor space that I create for my students provide a sense of belonging, and the environment supports their learning and development across each of the 5 outcomes in the early years learning framework. I'll also ensure the activities in the outdoors are safe for the children, and I'll take into consideration Quality Area 2, Children's Health and Safety of the National Quality Standards, and Outcome 2 in regards to safety of the early years learning framework. I'll ensure I develop an environment that considers equity and inclusion by committing to recognising that all children have the right to an equitable and inclusive learning environment in a childhood setting, as this is the Reggio Emilia's approach. I'll also ensure I teach the children about diversity, different backgrounds and ways of living by ensuring that learning environment is reflective. I'll also ensure that the materials and items that the children use in the outdoor area they can relate to as well. In terms of my reflective practice, the concept of outdoor play appeals to me, as this form of play was how my parents raised me. I had 2 older brothers, so being in the outdoors was part of my childhood. The way I was raised as a child will influence the future directions of my own professional practice and development, and I recognise this. Learning about different theories and practices has made me reflect on how I want to work when I'm in the role as an educator. I'm going to continue with my professional practice and development and focus on play in the future. I will evaluate my teaching style and focus on what needs further work. I'll work with colleagues and the principal in order to ask for constructive feedback about my teaching style and whether they can give me any tips or techniques to assist my teaching style and practice. In terms of equity, social justice and diverse human experience, I will ensure my teaching practice will take on the Reggio Emilia approach to equity, social justice and diverse human experience. I'll ensure the learning environment is inclusive, as this is the Reggio Emilia's approach. I'll ensure also that there's no bias in my teaching practice, and I'll try to further develop this by being educated about bias and also maybe doing some professional development about this. Learning through play assists a child's overall development and is so beneficial to their language skills, their emotional and social skills, and obviously a great deal of other benefits as well.